Welcome back.
Hey.
We missed you. But welcome back to another episode of Shooting the Breeze Podcast. I am your host, Chef.
Yes, sir. And I'm that regular nigga, Jeff.
Back at it once again. So we got some good topics. And just a fair warning. Just a fair warning. We're going to get into some touchy stuff today. So put your big panties on.
Hey,
big girl panties on.
Gotta put them big girl panties on. Them grandmas.
So we're going to switch it up. We ain't going to talk about sports to jumping off. But we're going to talk about a topic that some people may want to know about. And that topic is black women have the highest rate of being single. And we want to discuss why.
Okay.
All right. So, do you have any thoughts on this?
I'm going to let you go first.
All right. Well, first and foremost, there's a article that was released by Essence. And it basically broke down different things or reasons why, like, for black men, how come they don't go after or approach black women. And I don't know, man. One they said they don't seem as fun.
They don't seem as fun?
As other chicks. It looks like we'll be bothering them if we went to approach them. Another one they said is they don't offer enough support.
They
ain't as freaky in the bed. And they want what they want, not what the man wants.
Okay.
And another one is they put a lot of pressure on the black man. So that's just some things that was listed in Essence. If you have the time, definitely go check out the article. It's a good read. It's a good read.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that. That's it's pretty damn accurate. Pretty damn accurate.
But elaborate. Why do you think that's accurate?
Oh man, I mean, just from what I experienced, just definitely I feel like with the pressure and everything, and I'm not even trying to say every black woman's like that, but just the ones that I ran into. That's all I'm saying. It's just they definitely do put pressure on you on certain kind of ways. Maybe even if you're
like what though?
I was gonna say something like even if it's like with a job. Say you're with a job and say you're doing what you have to do to try to move up and things like that.
Yeah.
But maybe you aren't doing it fast enough to her liking or something like that. So maybe she's trying to tell you that you need to do this or you need to be more of this. You need to do that, and then you just like I'm doing what I need to do. It's a process you gotta go through.
Okay.
It's just like pull your pants up. Fuck this process. Open your mouth. Say something. It's just that little shit like that. That kind of pressure they'll put on you.
Okay.
And definitely agree with not as freaky in the bed. Well, I'll say back then, like maybe when was this article? This is 2018. Well, yeah, this is. I'll say that they're not
this year.
I'll kind of agree with that. They're not as freaky in the bed. They are pretty. It's kind of their way. Or, no other way kind of thing. And again, I ain't saying it's like that with all, but just the ones I've been in contact with. For sure.
Well, I seen somewhere where they said black women. Damn, I lost it already. I'll get back to it. It'll come back to me. But I do think black women are a little bit harder to approach.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
That's one thing for sure.
That's number one.
Yeah,
number one. That's number one. Number one.
I would definitely agree with that because you can approach almost any white girl, and I'm not gonna make this just a white girl black girl thing. But you can approach almost any white girl.
I feel like any other race, any other girls.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I've seen this a lot. I've seen it happen to me. I've seen it happen to my boys. I've seen it happen to strangers. When when approaching a black woman, you kind of got to expect to get played in a sense.
Sort of, kind of, yeah. Sort of, kind of, I guess.
You know what I mean?
I guess so.
Like even to the extent, like remember we were talking. This probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. We were talking about how at dances and balls or in the club or whatever. Back in the day, you'll try to go up behind the girl.
Yeah.
And how they'll hit you with the look back.
Yeah, they hit you with the look back. And if you nigga, they out of there.
Yeah, and then they would just like play you.
Yeah.
White girls would probably be like, "Oh no, I'm sorry,"
yeah,
and walk off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that in that sense, you know, I can see how it could be intimidating if that happened to you, or you try to go talk to a girl.
Yeah.
Like, don't nobody. Why would I want you?
Why would I want you?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
fuck you talking to me
for? Like black girls would do some shit like that. I've seen this happen. This is not just me talking. This is I actually seen this type of stuff.
I've actually seen it happen.
So I will say I will have to agree with they're harder to approach. Now, mind you, I love black women. Mm-hmm. Love them.
Put your fist up.
Love them. I'm married to one. You know what I'm saying? However, you know what I'm saying? Other races are more submissive as well. I feel like, this is where it came. I knew it would come back to me. They were saying black girls are raised to live without a man, and other races are raised to be with a man.
I guess that is kind of true, bro. I feel like that's kind of true.
And to an extent, you would kind of have to blame that on fellas. To an extent. Because I'm pretty sure... But the thing is, see, that is this perception that... Well, not no more, because, you know, black guys don't cheat. But it's this perception that black guys are the only guys out here cheating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I do feel it.
I feel like that perception is... It's really wrong. I feel like every race cheats.
For sure.
And I just think other races are quick to forgive. I just think they're quicker to forgive. You know what I mean? Now, mind you, sisters will stay with you for a long time. But I know that's kind of contradicting, but they will stay with you for a long time. However, I don't think the relationship ever gets back the same. I feel like I imagine. Well, I've seen it, but this is only like a college level where I've seen dudes just walk over other races. Yeah, I've seen just walk over other races, and black girls ain't really for that, which isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing at all.
It's not.
Don't even get that twisted.
It's not a bad thing at all. But when you look at it, it's like, damn, I can get away with this.
Yeah,
here.
That's why I think, to be honest with you, that's why I think a lot of people like might mess with other races, because it's just like it's easier. You know what I'm saying? It's easier. Like you know, in today's world, everybody takes the easy way out on everything. It's just easier.
For sure. Now, with that being said, black women, I do believe they OD sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel they OD sometimes. Like sometimes, I feel like just like black men have a wall up against for certain things. Mm-hmm. You know, as far as like expressing themselves. You know what I'm saying? I feel like black women have a wall up with trust and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now everybody has trust issues, but for some reason I feel like it's extra strong with black women. You know what I mean?
It might be, man. It might be. So, do you think that's because... I don't know, actually. I don't know. I was going to say, do you think that's... I don't know, actually.
To be honest with you, when it says... let's jump back to what you were saying about the pressure. I think pressure is kind of self-inflicted. I don't think that's fair to put that on black women.
Yeah.
Because as a man, you want to do good.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't feel like some men can take when their girl makes more than them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because and that starts with society, because society kind of puts that man is supposed to be the providers and protectors.
Yeah.
So if your girl's making more than you, she provided.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or that's how it's perceived. But really, it's still an us thing. You still working.
Yeah.
She's still working. So it's like, it's really an us thing, but it's perceived as she's the provider.
Yeah. I don't care about none of that shit.
You know what I mean? But for the majority part, I believe men do.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I agree with you too. I do think a lot of men, for the most part, think like that.
Yeah.
I think that they should be like making the most money. That goes with that title of the head of the household shit.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Right. Money don't mean somebody's the head of the household.
I don't think so.
That shit
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I want my girl to make more money than me. Please. Please. I'll be chilling, boy. No problem. No problem.
So even if it was like, so you could date somebody like Rihanna.
What? Nigga, you wouldn't?
I don't know. And like, of course, I think Rihanna is a beautiful, sexy Nubian queen. I'm just saying,
bro. All I need is my 10 seconds of fame, bro. I'm good.
You can be like Stedman.
I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna be somebody.
What's the boy name?
I feel like niggas still talk about J-Lo when she dated a fucking backup dancer or a waiter or some shit. Like, look at fucking Kevin Federline, nigga.
Sitting good,
right?
Sitting good.
Give me my 10 seconds. I'll make sure she get pregnant.
How come he's kind of like praised in a way? You ever thought about that? How many times you heard a Kevin Federline bar drop?
Yeah, maybe because he fucked a white girl's life up.
Nah, bro. I think he gets praised for shit that some black men do all the time, and get dogged for.
Maybe because they was happy to see his other. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like our race love to see when just another opposite race does something ignorant because it's not us for once.
Well, of course. Well, of course.
So that's why I think that. Maybe because look how Britney Spears had that whole moment. She went all crazy, and then Kevin Federline got played, and all of that. Like that was great. That was great.
No, I mean, but seriously though, think about it. He knocked her up, got her pregnant.
Yeah,
had a baby, and just was like, whatever.
Then he moved on to the black chick that was on Moesha and knocked her up.
For real, Moesha friend?
Yeah. Not the short chubby one, but the other one.
Yeah.
You
knocked her up too?
Yeah. I think they got 2 kids together. I think they was actually married.
Oh,
yeah.
What?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep. Kevin Federline got that game. He was dancing in that pussy.
Yo, that's wild and random.
Very.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm surprised you didn't know that.
Nah, I didn't know that.
Drink to that.
Yeah, Kevin Federline. Look at this motherfucker.
Doing his thing.
Amazing. But yeah, back to black women. Do you think... I think Latina women have just as much attitude.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that too. I said every other race probably too. Nah, it's Spanish and black.
Yeah, Latina women have crazy attitudes.
I feel like we're raised like pretty, like it's close enough. I was gonna say pretty similar. It's close enough. It is totally different backgrounds and upbringing, but I feel like when it comes to like society and the way they treat us, we get treated similar, like kind of damn near the same.
Nah, man.
What?
I think Latino women are sought after by like way more than black women. Way more.
Well, I was just talking about
just
talking about just the attitudes and the way they act. And
yeah,
stuff,
but I'm saying though, no, I'm not talking about how they look. I'm just saying in general.
Sought after,
but that's just not off looks though.
Well, maybe it's the body type. I don't know. They usually
nice, bro.
Big, bad
Come
ass
on,
teeth.
man.
I
almost punched you right now, dog. Are you kidding me? Black women got all that.
Maybe it's the skin complexion. I don't fucking know. I'm being serious.
I'm just saying. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's first off. That's wild if it's the skin complexion because there's Latino women who are darker than black.
You
women.
always hear people or niggas. Don't you always be like, yo, I love me a red bone this. They like light skins. That's like a tan. They like that the way they is. That's the only reason I can think of.
I hate saying this because I do. My wife is light skinned.
Yeah,
but I like dark skinned girls too.
Yeah,
dark skinned girls are beautiful.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I honestly think I don't think there's no difference. I just happen to be like the personality of my wife is the reason I end up being with her more so than anything else. Mm-hmm. But I love black women, like black women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love that shit. But but you hear in all these different rappers and oh, they want something foreign, and foreign is Latino is somehow foreign. I guess black people are foreign too. We weren't nigga. Yeah, we came from Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I told somebody that too.
So
exotic,
and I'm serious. I'm curious. I'm really curious to why that is.
I have no idea, bro.
I know you don't. Yeah. You don't necessarily think that way.
I'm curious too. Like, to be honest with you, I'm curious.
You know what I mean? Because if she got an afro in her hair, like people, I don't know. People think afro is bad hair.
It all depends on if it looks on the person.
I think. See, before I was kind of, and this is part of my ignorance from back in the day. I did think that black people just got bad hair at one point in time. Mm-hmm. But then, once I grew up and I moved and I saw more things, it's like, nah, black people don't got bad hair. Just some people don't know how to take care of their shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think, I just don't understand. I don't understand how, like, what's the discrepancy? Is it, like, I've seen people, like, you see a black girl with the same body type of a white girl, and people be going crazy over the white girl. It amazes, like, it baffles me.
Yeah,
it literally baffles me.
I don't know, man. I feel like if we gonna get deeper into it, of the reason why, I really feel like it's all TV. I mean, that's what everything pushes.
Yeah,
it pushes that.
They
that's
that.
All you see. That's all you see.
I mean, they starting to change it up now.
I feel like people be putting makeup on. What is that shit? I feel like makeup don't make you darker, right? It makes you like lighter, right?
Well, it's really concealer. Yeah. So some people use it as art. Some people use it as like concealer. They might have shit or something like that.
Highlighters and all. Because highlighter, I'm thinking the shit is brightening you up, like
Well, no, it's. I disagree with that. I think some people might. Yeah. I think some people might use it for that. I'm not going to discredit your comment, but I think that some people they put the highlighter in to bring out their eyes. You know what I'm saying? They put like just like they put like stuff on their eyebrows. To make the eyebrows pop. You know what I'm saying?
No, to make it look like there's more hair on there when there really ain't that much.
Facts. But, don't draw them jokes. If you don't got none.
Nah, it be somewhere. It's like, say it's like a nigga that's like balding, like up here, but he still can comb it over and it's like fading and a little bald. Yeah. It's like girl eyebrows be like that, but they'll put that thick shit on there. Yeah. You be out in the bar, something look like they got eyebrows. You take them home, hop in the pool, take a shower the next morning, and then you just looking like, where the fuck is, you only got like 4 hairs there. What the fuck happened to the rest of them?
But yeah, I mean, first off, women are magicians when it comes to that makeup shit.
That's crazy.
Like, you remember you said you sent Dodie a video of a shorty?
Oh, yeah.
That she just completely remade herself?
Yep, remade herself with makeup. That nigga was mind blown. Nigga, that nigga was like, what? Oh, I can never trust these things again.
Yeah, you gotta walk around with a wet washcloth. Yeah, there you go. Let me see how
you really look. Face, right? I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna just keep a little wet rag. That's you. That's really you. All right.
But you know what? I was listening to a podcast today, and you know how girls girls always have weave or some type of shit. They all like some even girls that got hair sometimes put extensions in. They always have makeup, push-up bras, corsets,
them little nails.
They have all this shit, right? And some lashes, all this shit. And Safari gets fuck. Like all these people are getting on Safari for getting a new hairline.
That's crazy.
Ain't it?
That's crazy.
Think about that. Guys don't really do nothing else. We just like, man, let me get my hairline straight, dog. Because I feel like some people look like that's a real identifier if somebody's older.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Like if somebody still got a good hairline, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They shit still straight. You be like, well, shit. Some people be like, I don't know how old he is. But if that shit receding, you be like, oh, that nigga gotta be about 35.
Yeah, that nigga be 20.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta do that work with hairline messed up.
Damn.
Well, he not messed up. He's just balding already. He like 25.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn. It's just real. But Safari got so much of a backlash because of that shit. I women, what's up with that? So y'all can do all that shit, and as soon as the nigga get a hairline, it's an issue. Explain that to me, please. Leave a comment. I need to know what like. I know you seen the jump, the little meme, not meme, but little spoof about the dude was walking around with fake legs. You might not have seen it.
No.
But anyway, it was like he had like fake muscles on and everything. And as soon as they got home, about to do what they do. He took his muscles off, and then he took his legs off. No, that shit was funny, man. That shit was funny. But yeah, it's just an example of how like that's a double standard. That's a double standard, and y'all need to fix that shit
for sure.
Or you can leave it the same because double standards are good. But I don't think that was good. But yeah, so black women, I love you. I think we love you.
Mm-hmm. For sure. My mom is black. I gotta love black women.
Right. Hey, how you feel about dudes that say like, I don't like black women, I can't date a black girl?
They fucking retarded. Me personally, I could never just cancel out a race. Period. Yeah. I just can't do it. So like, that's retarded to me. Just say, oh, I don't mess with her because she's black. That's fucking retarded.
Sammy Sosa's retarded too.
Oh, I forgot about he even existed.
That nigga was like an albino gremlin.
Mm-hmm. Nigga could be standing behind us. Yeah. Watch out, nigga. That nigga right here, nigga.
That nigga's a chameleon with white paint. That is crazy. What's that? That's cream paint. Yeah, cream paint. That nigga. That's wild. Self-hatred. Damn shame. But yeah, black women, yeah, we love you.
Yes.
But maybe, well, see, but then the media does kind of push that angry black woman shit on you.
Yeah.
Like even in movies, they angry black woman.
Yeah.
Angry black, like even if, now, what's the girl name? Like I love her. She doing her shit. She been in a lot of new movies. She's a comedian. What's the girl name?
You know, I don't be knowing these actresses.
She got a movie with Kevin Hart coming up. She was on Girl Trip. Damn, she was on the show with Last OG.
Name a whole bunch of people I don't know.
Damn, what's her name?
I know Kevin Hart.
I know you know Kevin Hart. I can't think of her name, but I know that y'all know who I'm talking about. He's crazy, and don't mind this nigga. But I know he Tiffany Haddish. There we go. Tiffany Haddish. You still don't know who that is?
Nope.
Crazy. Support black girls, man.
Nigga, I don't know who she
Support
is.
black women. She's been everywhere, so that means yes.
Nigga,
like, she's hosted. She's hosted like the BET Awards.
I don't have cable.
She just was on the VMAs, but you on YouTube.
I don't have
you
cable.
on YouTube though.
I don't
you
watch
on
that
YouTube.
Shit. What else does she do?
You lying, bro. She has hella movies.
I don't watch movies.
You watch Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
She was on the Breakfast Club.
I probably skipped her episode because I didn't know who she was.
Crazy. Look, don't let him off the hook. But anyway, Tiffany Haddish, like, funny as hell. But even in her funny, it's still like partially angry black woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the fact that she's blown up so much, it kind of be like, yo, do they love this image? Like media.
Yeah.
America, do they love that image?
They do. I feel like everything is controlled by the media, like what you put out there. I feel like people see this and this people that they like or idolize and they act a certain way, so they follow the way that they act because they idolize that person or they like a certain thing about that person. People don't even know. You pick up certain just mannerisms and different things off of people you watch constantly. You'll start doing things. Like if you start, like Cardi B, how many girls say shmoney and shit like that now? Shmoney, yeah. Yo, that's like, and they probably, it's just a thing.
What's the sound she make?
I'm not doing that bullshit again. All of that shit. I feel like everybody that,
yo, just try to make the sound, yo.
No. She say, okay. She say, okay.
Alright, fuck it. Alright, so yeah, we gotta get that fixed. We gotta change how black women are viewed in the media and how they're portrayed. And it does start with black women though. And maybe there is some room for improvement. Not even, I won't say improvement, but there is some room for change. Times are changing. Men are changing. And everything else is changing, so adapt. Adapt. Just like sucking dick. remember how black girls didn't do that?
Yeah. That was a thing.
Black girls did not do that. And it was like, oh, white girls are only, you know what I'm saying? Or Asian girls too. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I remember, what is a movie or something? It's like, I ain't gonna suck you. You better tell your mama to suck you. And that's crazy to me. But now they adapted. I think black women have adapted to that.
They had to.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, adapt.
Keep adapting.
But I love y'all, black women.
For sure.
Love y'all. So on to our next topic. I actually thought of this topic when I was doing some schoolwork, and it tripped me out because I can see both sides of this. So the scenario is, I think it's in Utah. Go figure. But they're passing a law for people who are on welfare that they have to pass a drug test in order to receive the benefits.
Yeah.
And we had to determine whether we thought it was acceptable or not. Mm-hmm. So what do you think about it before I give my opinion?
I think that they should be drug tested.
Elaborate.
Just off the simple fact of why should you be collecting things if you're doing drugs? You know what I'm saying? If you definitely on welfare, because that's like a living assistant thing, right?
Right.
So if you're not really pushing yourself out there, like why would you be doing things that's not going to be able to get you a job? To me, that shows sign that you're not even trying to better yourself. You're just content with living off the taxpayers' dollars. Mm-hmm. And that's something that I feel like you shouldn't be able to do. That's like, I feel like you should actually, like, that's crazy to me, like, get a fine or something, get in some kind of trouble for doing some shit like that. Just, and I do understand people do need it. There's people out here who really do need it, who maybe have a job, not making that much, they need it. But I'm just talking for the ones who's really just trying to play the system. Like, that's a setback.
See, but like, you can't separate it like that, because it's not even like, oh, well, she's trying to play the system, or he's trying to play the system.
Well, you can't. And it's a hard thing, but that's the thing about it, though. I'll say this: if it's just somebody who's really not working and not showing no effort into doing nothing, because I feel like, I don't know what the process is behind it, but there should be some kind of, you have to report, show you filled out for X amount of jobs in this week or whatever the requirements is, like it is for unemployment. Do the same thing, because you got to fill out for a certain amount of jobs and keep getting these benefits to show that you really put some effort through, and not just be sitting here in the house on your ass. Like I was saying, if you somebody working a minimum wage and you got X amount of kids, you need that.
My thing is, you're assuming, and this is my biggest, one of my biggest problems with this. Because I think people assume if somebody has dirty or cloudy piss, that they're not trying, or they're just lazy and sitting on their ass and doing drugs. And that is a very dangerous thing, because there are billionaires and millionaires who run organizations who are fucking coke heads and heroin addicts and all this type of shit, but yet they don't have to do these drug tests to get the benefit. Now, understand, some people are probably going to be like, well, they're not on welfare. They don't need assistance from this, that, third. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't. That means that they had an opportunity and they took advantage of the opportunity. But some people don't get the same opportunity as others. And that's how people end up getting stuck in the ghetto, because they just don't have, they miss their break, or, you know, sometimes people just get dealt a bad hand of cards. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that, I don't think a drug test should be the deal signer. I don't think that should be the case.
Yeah. And
go ahead.
I was gonna say, for most of those like billionaires, millionaires, you're saying, they probably own or run that company, so they can do that. I'm not trying to say it's right, but they can do that. Right. They own that. I'm not gonna say I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was a different time because it's newer now, but it's just the fact that, like how you say, you really can't tell, but I just feel like that's the way it gotta be. I just can't. I'm not comfortable with the fact of somebody really not trying, because it's always a lot of people out there that's not. I feel like it's more people that really is not trying to better themselves and just cool and content. I feel like that welfare shit is a crutch. That's why I feel like you need to do something, because things might be going on, this and that, depression and all of that, so you might have to do something to cope with it. But you got to be smart about it.
It's a crutch.
For some people, I do think it's a crutch.
Well, you said it was a crutch.
Yeah, because I do think it's a crutch, because I always feel like it's something to fall back on. You could be well, I could push myself, but I don't know if I could make it. I could just do this and get the welfare. I'll be all right.
So you're referring to weak-minded people. Now, are you saying all people on welfare are weak-minded?
I'm not saying all people like that. I'm not putting all people in the category.
So, say for instance, you have somebody in your family who caught a felony, right?
Yeah.
I have somebody in my family who's caught a felony.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
At one point in time, I can imagine it being tough to get a job for them.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I can imagine that.
Exactly.
I can imagine people being beyond stressed out. I can imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine people being so stressed out that they drink a ton, right? And probably get pissy drunk, but that's not a drug, right? Mm-mm. Now I'm just going to argue on this is going to go to the argument of what's legal and what's not illegal.
Yeah,
I mean, what's legal and what's illegal? Because we all know that cigarettes kill more people. Cigarettes and alcohol kill more people than marijuana has ever.
Yeah.
Period. Those are facts.
Mm-hmm.
However, you have marijuana in your system, you lose the benefits, right? And then, for instance, say somebody is strung out on a drug. They're addicted. They actually need help.
Yeah.
And they can't just kick this shit by themselves.
That's when you go to rehab or something.
You don't get those benefits because you're piss dirty. What if you got kids? Now the kids don't get benefits. Your kids can't eat. I know. Strip them. Strip the kids away from the parent. That seems like that seems like a good idea.
If your parents is already strung out on some kind of drug and need help, yeah, they probably do need to be stripped away.
I don't know about that, bro.
I'm not talking about no little marijuana, but if somebody coming in there and they coke is in their urine or heroin or something, nigga, they need to go.
Here's my thing: we're putting so much emphasis on these drugs when we have like what are people more addicted to, right? At this point in time in America, what are people more addicted to? Heroin or opioids? I'll wait. Go ahead. You want to pull up what's phone? Look it up. Look it up.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
You want to answer the question?
It's a new day.
Oh, you want to answer the question?
Pills is the new thing now. So
everybody
knows that.
All right then. So you mean to tell me somebody can be strung out on opioids, right? Mm-hmm. And still get benefits? But if they have marijuana in their system, they can't get benefits.
It's because
fucked up.
It flushes out. It's because look,
bro.
Listen, it is literally it's a chemical, so your body rejects it. It's out of your body in like 3 days. That's why people usually do cocaine and take pills because it flushes through your system so quick. Marijuana is natural, so it sticks to your body,
bro.
That's 100%. That's the only default on it.
I hear you, but this is why I'm arguing the fact that they shouldn't make that a law.
Yeah,
is because you're going to hinder people who may need it just because you're trying to pass something to save some money, but really you're not really doing anything.
You gotta show some kind of ambition because I just know. Look, all I'm saying is if I'm really down on my feet, down on my feet, and I need to get back up on my feet, weed is not gonna get in my way of doing that. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, some people may think so.
Yeah, that's not gonna get in my way.
Some people may think so.
Yeah, because that's crazy.
Now, and also when I was doing some research on it, they have like different programs for people who are on welfare to do. So if somebody is just like one of these active, like a functioning addict,
yeah,
right? So they go and they do everything else that needs to be done. Some people, I'm not going to, but some people take this class. They're out here looking for jobs daily. This, that, and the third. They're not getting denied jobs because their piss is dirty. They're getting denied jobs for other reasons. Oh, he has a felony, or she has a felony, or some shit like that. Oh, you're not qualified.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I think that there should be like a checklist, and you have to meet X amount. I feel like that should be the measure still. I don't think that.
Like what do you mean a checklist on?
Well, so say that okay, they have programs. They have like a checklist of 10. Yeah. You got to meet the requirement of like 8 of those.
Yeah.
In order to receive the benefit, I just don't think that a drug test should be the deal or no deal.
Yeah, like I said, it does need to be a whole system. I feel like it should be also a drug test or some kind of way just to document that you're actually trying.
Yeah,
that's the only thing with it. Because right now, if they're not showing, if there's not any like way that they're showing that you're actually trying to do better, then they're just going to do a drug test. Maybe they don't want all of that work because that's going to be a lot of stuff they got to keep track of. Yeah. So maybe they just being lazy on their part.
But then they talk about saving. They said, "Oh, we'll save so much money." But will you? Like, processing drug tests costs money.
Probably get the cheap ones.
What, mouth swab?
Or fucking, I don't know, little pistons.
Bro, but even with that, it's still, that's still money. You know how many people are on welfare?
Yeah.
That is a lot of money.
It probably is, but if they saying to save the money, it probably is going to save a lot more money than what they spend to buy them little plastic
but the testing of it, bro, that shit, they got to send it off. That's a lot.
They probably not going to send that off to a lab. They probably just got the ones where you could just look right then and there.
That's still money. You think them things is cheap?
No, they're not cheap, but a lab, yeah, that's guap when you send it off.
That's what I'm saying. It's that shit costs money too. I think there's a better. All I'm saying is I think there's a better way. Do I think people should be on drugs and not be ambitious and not work and use welfare as a crutch? No. Yeah. By any means, I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? If you have a family, you got to do your best to get out there and get it. I just don't think that somebody should be judged or crucified because of a failed piss test.
Yeah, and that shit is just crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a sticky situation for me because I do see both sides. Even as a employee of a company, you have to get drug tested. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And if you fail that drug test, you're going to be in some shit. Now, some companies just put you on a probation. Like, hey, wait, we're going to send you to a class, da-da-da, work on this, da-da-da. Right?
Yeah.
But some companies are just straight out.
Yeah, it's just straight
let
up.
You go.
All right, you're done.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a tricky situation, but I don't know that the drug test is the answer. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm cool with it.
But y'all let me know. I know I may have a unpopular opinion about this, but I don't know, man. I'm more sympathetic to the people. I'm more sympathetic and empathetic about how people live their lives and the stresses and stuff that people go through and how people cope with it. Some people cope with stuff completely different than others. And sometimes that might be a chemical thing in somebody's body. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Y'all let me know. I don't know. Leave it in the comment. So on to our next topic. And this one is a bizarre one. For many reasons. But I think it was last night they had the VMAs. Mm-hmm. And as most people know, and if you don't know, Aretha Franklin passed this week. She was 76. A lot of hits, a lot of accolades behind her. She lived a full life in that 76 years. She was pregnant by 13 with her first kid. Yeah,
I didn't know all that.
Pregnant again at 15.
They used to get it popping back in the day. Nigga was probably 40.
Right. So I mean, and then with that, still being able to have the career that she had was amazing. So at the VMAs, they decided to do a tribute, which I'm about and for, but this one took a weird turn. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure who is in charge of, getting people to say something or do the tribute, but the VMAs definitely dropped the ball.
Yeah, they dropped the ball.
They dropped the ball crazy. So they had Madonna come on stage, and she had a couple of statements. We're going to show y'all a little clip of that, or audio y'all a little clip of that. Here we go. Check it out.
Aretha Louise Franklin changed the course of my life. I left Detroit when I was 18, $35 in my pocket. I had no training or dreams of ever becoming a singer, but I went for it. I got cut and rejected from every audition. And then one day, a French disco sensation was looking for backup singers and dancers for his world tour. The dance audition went well. Then they asked me if I had sheet music and a song prepared. Fortunately, one of my favorite albums was Lady Soul. I don't need sheet music, I said. I know every word. When I was finished, they said, we will call you one day and maybe soon. Finally, the phone rang, and it was one of the producers saying, we don't think you are right for this job. We think you have great potentials. We want to bring you to Paris and make you a star. So that was the beginning of my journey as a singer. You're probably all wondering why I'm telling you this story. Mm-hmm. Because none of this would have happened without Our Lady of Soul. She led me to where I am today, and I know she influenced so many people, and I want to thank you, Aretha, for empowering all of us. RESPECT.
So, some of you may not see anything wrong with that. However, that comes across as very self-centered.
100, nigga.
Give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, because I didn't hear about it when it first came out. I just heard it right before we started doing this show, and I listened to the audio, and I'm just like, where's the tribute at? She's talking about how she started and got discovered and shit. I'm like, this whole thing is just like, well, I haven't had the limelight in a while. This is me. And then we only heard like a minute or something of it.
Yeah.
They said it was 6 minutes long, and then just said, oh, you want to know why I made it great and got my shot? It was all because of her. Because she played a song at her audition or something like that. That's what her whole story is about. Talking about herself. And she fucking played a song at her audition. And that's what she was just wanting to talk about herself. Madonna's crazy. She's crazy.
You know what?
She need to get back together with Dennis Rodman. Them motherfuckers.
And move to North Korea.
Yeah, go somewhere. Go to Dakota or something.
So when I think about that, and I think about Madonna in general, she has been trying for the last 15, I might say 15, bro. Nah, about to say 13. Maybe 13 years to stay relevant in some type of manner or fashion, bro. Like, and it's always been over the top or borderline racist. Like, the lady, like, I don't understand who was in charge of picking somebody to do this, but like, why Madonna?
That was
why
fucking retarded. I'm pretty sure it was somebody way
more qualified, who probably knew Aretha, who had true stories to share about her, who had more things to say about her instead of themselves.
Dude, did BET do anything yet?
They didn't have no show or nothing yet.
They're gonna do something. It's gonna be they're going to do something. Just definitely. I think they already probably had something in the works, but they're definitely gonna do something after this Madonna bullshit.
Yo, I can't believe that.
Maybe they tried to get to somebody black and they was just like, nah,
bro,
we ain't doing it.
Bro,
I don't fuck with the VMAs. None of the old school, them old school, like, probably like in this time too, right now.
Yeah, they probably
all these people getting shot down and everything. Old school, old school stick together.
Hold on, and another thing, and I hate to bring this to race, but why did they have a white lady talking about Aretha Franklin? Talking about the sister of soul? Why?
If they were actually cool, it would have been fun. Like, I thought they may have actually like had an encounter or ran into each other or something, but
Madonna seemed like she might have met her once.
I don't even seem like she known her because she didn't even say anything about a meeting. She just was talking about a song she played at an audition. So it's just like, do you even know her? So why you even was supposed to speak on her?
Yeah.
and you wouldn't even have anything to say. Matter of fact, now that's why she talked about herself, because she has shit to say about it.
Yeah.
She ain't fucking know her.
Like, so you mean VMAs that was on MTV?
Yeah.
MTV didn't have nobody better than
MTV wasn't popping back in the Aretha Franklin days.
MTV was on that racist shit. The first person was Mike Jack on MTV.
They should have reached out to Motown. Is Motown even around anymore?
Good question. I don't know, but all the motherfuckers are though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's plenty of it's so many people that could have spoke. They could have invited to speak on behalf of her instead of Madonna. Bruh. Where are her family members? Where are her two kids?
I feel like none of them was probably like, I'm not fucking with MTV, like the VMAs, because that's like it's not a black show. That's what I'm feeling.
Where's Neo?
Because she's old school.
Where's Neo when you need him? Neo.
I'm trying to tell you, I feel like nobody was doing it, and they probably respected that they didn't want to do that. BET's definitely gonna do something.
Madonna though,
it's the only. Who else they gonna get?
Bro, you could have got some Madonna.
Who else they gonna get?
How old is Madonna? 50?
Madonna wasn't even. Madonna 50. I think she's older than that. Jay-Z's almost like damn near 50.
Jay-Z ain't no damn 50. He's like 44.
He like nigga, close to 50. So Madonna's only 5 years older than Jay-Z. Hell no.
What she say? She about 58.
Nigga, I think I was about to say I think she's damn near like 60, nigga.
So either way, that's a 16-year gap. Motherfuckers, they don't know anybody within like older than Madonna.
Not that I feel like will go on that show. I've never seen anybody old and black on the MTV Awards.
Was it Smokey Robinson?
Who?
With the green eyes, light skinned guy?
Yeah, he's on BET Awards.
I mean, I guess he probably wouldn't do no MTV shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I mean, they could have found, but still, they could have found somebody other than Madonna, bro.
Who? I'm trying to say who,
bro. You mean you honestly think that there's nobody?
Bro, it had to be the only reason why. It had to be, and Madonna's the only one's probably like, oh, I had a record I played once. I could say something, and she went out there and said something.
Yo, MTV is so out the loop. They so out of touch for doing that.
Yeah, who else? Carson Daly?
They so out of...
Told you. TRL wasn't popping in her time.
They so out of touch for doing that. Oh my... it was just... It wasn't even tasteful. It was just like... What is she even talking about? And I heard people cheering and stuff. It had to be at the beginning of the speech when they first mentioned Aretha. But
yeah, I feel like they cheered whenever she said like her name.
Yeah. And it's like... What was that? It was really bad. It was really bad. And, you know, Madonna's been saying some stuff lately. And it's not all coming to me right now. But she's been saying some stuff lately that's just been rubbing me the wrong way. I don't know, man. And I don't think Madonna's racist.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't see her enough to even know her personality. So I don't know if she's racist or not. She probably could be. It wouldn't surprise me. She's fucking old.
Well, well, I was thinking about it. How about this? You know how they say like some older white dudes, like older white dudes, like messing with black women because it's like they're dominant over them. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm not white.
You never heard of that though?
No, I never heard that.
Was like I remember how we talk about how like just grab them by the throat and fuck bitches and stuff like that. Yeah. I feel like they would do that type of stuff to black women just because it's a dominance thing. Yeah. Oh, I conquered this.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they can still be racist as hell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You think Madonna's like that with black guys?
What, trying to choke them and all that shit like that? Be dominant role? I don't know, maybe.
Like, you know, fuck me with your nigger cock.
Yeah. I wouldn't even fuck with Madonna. I feel like she would take my soul. I wouldn't even fuck her.
Nah,
she seemed evil to me.
She do seem evil and demonic.
Good, yeah.
She's off.
Yeah, I'm good.
And she was messing with Dennis Rodman, so I mean,
yeah.
But you know who else was messing with Madonna at one point in time when they were young? What's the rapper name? Old school rapper. He had the hot top. He was dancing. He did a lot of dancing. You wouldn't know. You're so out of touch with old school hip hop.
AC Green.
AC Green, a rapper?
Oh, I thought you said a ball player. I was thinking about Dennis Rodman still. I thought we was talking about the league still. Rapper MC Hammer?
No, not MC Hammer. I got it. Damn. Bro, what's his name? Hold on, I'm gonna find his name. Time out. Big Daddy Kane. Mm-hmm. His name was Big Daddy Kane.
I got it right.
He did. I told him the song, and then he got it. But anyway, Big Daddy Kane. You know, he had a picture with Madonna and I think I don't say Naomi Campbell, but it was another older black model. Mm-hmm. All of them were naked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty dope. But I wonder if she's like that.
Yeah, she probably just because she cool and shit like that.
Yeah, you know she tried to date Michael Jackson and all that stuff. Did you know this stuff?
No, try to date Michael Jackson. She's great.
I think this was before Michael Jackson.
But that was a publicity
turned
stunt.
into a 40-year-old white woman.
Yeah, that was a publicity stunt. If she tried to date Michael,
I think so too, man. But yeah, I just don't think Madonna's judging off her last few times I've seen her. I don't think that she's genuine with half the shit she does.
Oh hell no.
Which, in my eyes, you whack.
You whack for that, B.
Definitely whack. So
something in my cup, B.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. But that was a terrible tribute, and for now, fuck Madonna. Fuck her.
That whack ass shit.
Better
take that shit back to Nebraska, bitch. I don't even know if she's from there.
She might be from Utah. Ain't no black people in Utah except for Kanye,
right? There.
So now on to our next topic, and we just reviewed this lady's album.
What lady?
Nicki Minaj.
Ooh-wee.
And I didn't really hear about this until today.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you know a little bit more about the topic than me, so I'll let you introduce it. But she been tripping.
Yeah. She been tripping lately. She I don't know if a lot of people. It's probably a lot of what is her Barbs or whatever out there.
Barbs, yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably a lot of y'all out there, but y'all know her album is number 2 instead of being number 1, because Travis Scott has a number 1 album. Number 2 is not bad at all. She's going on this whole fucking rant about being number 2 and trying to blame Travis for selling merchandise before his album dropped. So he gave a digital copy of his album, so that counted for album sales. Trying to say the fact that his girl, or I guess his fiance now, is a Kardashian and has a brand new baby, and she was at the store when the store opened to get the merch, so all her fans was going to be there, and then she posted it on her site. The fuck else she supposed to do? It's a fucking man, the fucking idiot. And then and then she starts blaming like Spotify and Drake some way for Drake being on Apple and Spotify, but for promoting Apple more, and Spotify isn't dissing Drake, but they're treating her bad. And she's trying to say that she talked to Travis, and Travis knows that his album really isn't number 1. And then now she's starting to talk about, and I'm number 1 in 86 countries or some shit like that. Who give a fuck about what's going on over there? We here, right? Ain't we here?
We here.
I don't give a fuck about what's going on over there. Oh, fuck, where you number 1 at? You ain't number 1 here. And that ain't even a problem. So the fuck she bitching about, man?
Yo, listen.
What happened? Ain't she supposed to be a legend? Ain't she supposed to be like up there with the greats?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about numbers? Right. It's about your quality of music. And people was actually, besides me, I ain't like the shit. But people was actually saying your album was not bad. They wasn't saying it was fire, but they was saying it was not bad, and it was actually your best body of work in a while. So just take that and be humble. Take your humble pie and sit your fake fat ass down somewhere. God damn.
Yo, because when I heard about this, I'm like, yo, why is she snapping on Trav? Like, and then if you really think about it, what she's doing now is basically what Travis did to get her numbers up by basically as much as she's doing.
Bro, and she mad, yo, because she tried to sell merch, too, and the digital copy of the album, but something happened to where her label couldn't, I think Spotify wouldn't allow it or something. That's what the beef happened. They didn't approve it in time or something like that, so she wasn't able to do it.
Yeah.
So, bitch, you tried to do the same thing.
I really don't, even with that, when has it been cool to just come out and hate because somebody sells more than you? Bro, this look.
She's
if your shit is that hot, bro, it's gonna go to the top. If you as big as you think you are, it'll go to the top. What you should do, instead of blaming everybody else, is take a sit down and look in the mirror. Because
humble pie, man,
motherfucker, you was hot when you came out with Gucci and them, and before you got with Wayne. You was even hot when you first came out with Wayne, when he was on the Monster and shit like that.
Yep.
But then you started going over to this pop route and shit. And that was the most, I listened to your album, and I thought it was pretty decent. But all that pop shit you were trying to do was fucking trash. Nobody want to hear that shit. No, and you try to disrespect Lil' Kim and take shots at Cardi throughout this album. You're fucking whack. Nobody even fucking likes you. Meek don't even like you. He was in love with you. Safari don't even like you. He just hope you get happy. Be happy one day. I don't think he would take you back now. Like you gotta really chill. You know what I think?
Chill for real.
She on opioids.
She on something,
bro. No, dead ass. I think she's on something. I think Nicki Minaj is on drugs. I think she's a functioning addict.
Yeah, because instead of her just bitching and shit like that, if she would have sat back, let this album marinate, hush, be quiet.
She probably could have jumped to number one.
It would have gradually grew, and people would have respected her more for being not because she's already being known as for like trying to blackball people and being a bitch. You showing your bitchy side now for no reason. You're number 2. It ain't like she's fucking 15 or 12 or 12. You're number 2.
And let's not let's not fake the funk. Astroworld is better than your shit.
Yeah.
Let's not look. Astroworld is better than your shit.
That's facts.
Don't take it to heart.
Facts.
It's a new wave. You'll be alright. You number 2. You number 2 with all that
right
ganja burn shit, man.
If you wanted number 1, you should have put Sway Lee on all your tracks. You would have had a banger.
Facts. So I do fuck with that Sway Lee track.
That's fire.
I do fuck with that shit. But nah, man, that shit's whack.
It is what.
That shit's whack. Like, I was looking at this Instagram post. It was some thug from Houston.
Yeah.
And I think Steven Jackson had reposted it. And it was saying how people have all this, you can have all this money, you can have all this fame, and still be a lame. Right?
Yeah.
And he was saying if a dude gotta put your name down in order to get his shine, you lame. And that applies to women too.
Oh yeah.
So not only have I never been a fan of Nicki Minaj's music like that, but as of late, I'm not even a fan of her. Now before I wasn't a fan of the person that she like the whole. Yeah, I want a fan of that. I want a fan of that. You see what I mean, though? I was never a fan of that, and I was like, well, never know who she is in real life, but that's just that's just what sells. But yeah, it seems like the bitch is just crazy. It seems like she's just crazy. Like Safari talking about that she cut him and sent him to the hospital. Like
that bitch is crazy. Yo, when you kind of look at her, she kind of look like a witch, kind of. Like she resembles, she a good looking ass witch, but she look like a witch.
Yeah, she's like the remember Hocus Pocus, the movie Hocus Pocus, the skinny one.
Yeah.
She was
out of crammed.
Out of what?
Out of crammed.
Back in the day, like, oh shit,
I fuck that witch.
I put a spell on you. I put a spell back on you, girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, listen. But seriously though, man, that shit's wild. Like, and how come? Since we talking about Nicki Minaj and her crazy ways. I'm gonna start calling. I gotta call you women out on this. And I know it seems like we getting on women a lot lately, but I gotta call y'all women out on this. How come I don't hear no big ass uproar or no feminist power and impact all this shit about Nicki Minaj going around stabbing niggas? That's domestic violence. At least the dude was him to do girl with a hand.
Well, see, that's cool because now she was acting like a nigga. That's the same thing. That's what it all. They want to be equal.
Man, listen.
So, hey, if she out here stabbing niggas, don't be mad if a nigga stab you back. Don't be mad now.
Look, no, but seriously, no. Don't try to moonwalk out that shit, nigga. Look. I am a person about keeping the same energy. I'm not gonna be somebody. Nor do I promote people or big up people who talk shit and do whatever they want, put their hands on whoever they want, and then want to fall out and cry when some shit happened to them. I'm not for that. I'm not for that. I'm not. Look, I'm not for a woman putting their hands on a man.
Yeah, no.
I'm not for a man putting their hands on a woman.
Hell no.
So I'm damn sure not about for a woman grabbing a knife and stabbing her. Look. Listen. If a girl come at me with a knife,
if I feel threat,
all bets off. All bets are off.
Yeah. I ain't saying I'm gonna kill a bitch, but I'm gonna make sure she unconscious. That's definitely gonna happen.
What, bro?
Because I'm gonna be shook, boy.
Here's my thing. If that was a man coming at you with a knife, would you be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill him because he's trying to take my life?
Yeah, you're probably right.
All right,
kill that nigga.
All right then.
But it's just off the. I guess
when you die, it's gonna be like, oh, well, he was killed by a woman. It's gonna be like, nigga, you dead. So I'm not sparing no expense on that ass. Hey, you come at me with a knife, be prepared for these hands, because I'm not taking nothing off. No steam.
It's the same way. I was about to say, what if she like 110 pounds? But
I don't give a damn.
I was thinking the same thing. Hey, 110-pound dude came at me with a big ass kitchen knife. Nigga, I'm probably killing that.
I'm trying to tell you. And nobody's even, like, Safari said that shit, and that shit was, like, dead silence. Dead. Like, nobody cares about that shit.
I bet you if she would have been like, and you used to hit me, and I ain't say nothing.
What? Safari would be all loving hip-hop right now. He'd be all loving hip-hop right now. Are you kidding me?
His doctor would have called him back to the office and
I need this shit back. Nigga, I need all that. Nigga, I need them motherfucking plug back.
I'm going to put them on Tiger.
Well, seriously though, man. Like, how? Like, women, I gotta call y'all out on this. Like, what's up?
Crazy.
Y'all, oh, I know what it is.
That's the double standard.
No, I know what it is. They like this. About time. But in all honesty, domestic violence happens the other way around all the time. It's just that guys are ashamed to call the police.
Yep. Because you look up, man, what the police even gonna do? They're gonna probably laugh at you.
They're gonna probably laugh at you, be like, but one of you guys have to go to jail,
right?
And arrest you.
Well, one of y'all gotta go. If I can take the guy,
bro, I'm trying to tell you. Look, keep that same energy, man. If you don't want if you don't want to get hit, don't hit nobody.
Don't be doing it.
Like, I learned this shit in elementary school. Treat others how you want to be treated. Period. Point blank. If you can't do that, then you gonna get what's coming to you. Period.
Right.
Period. I don't want to hear nothing else.
I'm going to try to run first. I will keep that in mind. It ain't like I'm going to be like, all right, bitch, I'm going to kill you. You're coming at me. I'm going to try to get out. But if you corner me somewhere and I'm just like, nigga, hey, I'm going to be like an animal, nigga. I'm going to go ape shit on you. That's real talk.
Man, listen. Nah, bro. I'm not for it. I'm not for it. I'm not for it at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I just think Nicki, you gotta chill. You gotta put the brakes on it. You gotta sit on ice, bro. You wildin'.
She wildin', man.
She wildin' for big time wildin'.
She fucked up. All she had to do was let the album marinate. It would have did its own work. I think you kind of fucked it up now. Now I think your album is just gonna be where it's at. They could have continued.
Apparently, I feel it's gonna get some people to listen to it because they're gonna be curious. But it's not doing anything for future albums.
No.
Future album, future release.
Future anything, because she's even throwing Spotify and other companies under the bus. That's going to make people not want to do work with you.
But this type of behavior... Bro, this type of behavior is...
fucking her brand up.
Yeah. This type of behavior is like somebody on drugs. You know, like, am I the only one to see this? I can't be the only one to see this. I gotta Google it and see. No, other people think Nicki Minaj on drugs.
She's been on drugs, or she need to get on drugs.
Wait, you think Meek was on that shit and Nicki wasn't?
What? Oh no, yeah, probably.
You know what I'm saying? People don't think about that.
On that shit.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, Nicki. I don't hate you, cuz, but from what I'm seeing, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Do better. I know who am I? We're gonna say, oh, he's somebody nigga. Da, 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 da. Fuck. So what? Fuck you. You annoying. You're annoying. Your raps are okay, but they're all the same.
All the same.
How many times are you gonna compare yourself to LeBron? Lombardi. Fuck out of here. How many times are bitches gonna be pressed? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Anyway, listen. Do better, homie. Do better.
Way better.
All right. So off that. That show was got me heated. Off that, on to Song of the Week. What's your Song of the Week, brother?
Hey, my Song of the Week is by Bass.
Bass, who's that?
Yeah,
let people know who
that's
Bass
actually
is.
artist signed by J. Cole, right? He's on J. Cole's label, right?
Yeah.
His name is Bass, and the song is called Boca Raton.
He didn't even know this was a place.
I didn't even know this was a place in Florida.
He didn't know the place at all.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a place, period, anything. I was like, oh, Boca Raton. I like this.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Y'all go ahead and take a listen real quick.
All right, check it out.
I'm out in Boca Raton. I'm sipping Roca Patron. I got this chick on the phone, talking about life and how I just ain't right for her. I've been inclined to agree, cause all I've been doing is me now. I can't be a one, baby girl, nah, but I play the 2 or the 3 now. Give
is kind of hot though. That is kind of hot.
That joke smooth.
Look, and Ferg on that bitch.
Yeah,
right?
ASAP Ferg on it.
Yeah, I like that. I like them two together. I like them two together. It's kind of smooth.
I like how he be like something, baby girl. He say, baby girl, I can't be the one, but I could play the 2 or the 3 now. That's that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. We think Baz is gonna blow up?
I don't know, man. He's been around for a while.
And that's usually how it is sometimes. Yeah, but you know what concerns me? JID has a bigger buzz than him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Maybe because he's younger. Maybe because he's younger though. You know, he had that young buzz. He probably built up a following or something. Yeah. J. Cole got him. This guy was never known. I feel like he's getting known because people are noticing him because of J. Cole.
Yeah. But it's I mean, Bass is hard though. He can rap. He
definitely can. And I like the way he put together songs too.
Yeah. So
he got a few songs.
Yeah. I remember we listened at 519 a couple times. But I mean, maybe we should start promoting him more.
Yeah, we probably should.
No, we should start promoting artists that we think.
that we actually like, that people probably don't really know like that.
So I'm
gonna start doing that.
Y'all check out Bass, man. He's a good dude. Yeah. So on to my song of the week. This album is a little older, but it still came out this year. From a duo that I bang with. We just saw him in concert. Ray Shrim.
Okay.
Ray Shrim.
And Life.
Shrim. Life. But so this song is called Change Up by Ray Shrimmer. It's on the Slim Jimmy side of the tape.
By the way, that was genius for them to put both their albums in one. So it was like 3 albums in one because either way, they had to listen to their solo music. You had to.
Yeah.
Because even if you're really not a fan of Slim Jimmy, you got it already, so you might as well just pop it in.
And let's talk about that. I know we might have touched on it before, pause. But Slim Jimmy, like,
hold on, wait. Before you get into that, can we play the clip real quick?
Yeah. Before I dive in, pause. Listen to the clip. Here you go. Check it out.
Oh, you saying I done changed on you? I changed on you. You ain't never want my niggas. You ain't never want my homies. Tell me how. I said, damn, everybody want a piece. When you're up, when you're down, ain't nobody.
Alright, so yeah, man. Yeah. You like that, Joe?
I like that. I like that. It reminded me of that it was an old school Southern song where he kind of, the chorus, he kind of took the...
It kind of reminded me of like some 8-ball MJG type feel. Yeah. But mixed with a little bit of new school in there. So
I fuck with that jump.
Yeah, it is. And back to what I was saying about Slim Jimmy, dog. Yeah. Like when you listen to his lyrics, I know sometimes on the hit singles, like you might be like, sometimes he's hit or miss. But especially listening to this single, like his separate side, he really be spitting some shit.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it's not layered and the metaphors aren't wild and mind blowing, but he be saying some shit over hot beats, and people still try to give him a hard time about it. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't understand why. I understand Sway, and this might be the Outkast effect.
Might be.
Even though I'm not comparing Ray Shrimp to Outkast, I'm just using it as an example because a lot of people are Andre 3000 fans.
Yeah.
And they say Andre's top 5 or whatever. They don't even mention Big Boy.
But I still think Big Boy does get... he gets way more respect than fucking Slim Jimmy.
Oh, for sure.
People think Slim Jimmy is fucking garbage. I've never heard nobody say
Big
Boy's garbage. Hell no.
I might punch somebody and say Big Boy's garbage.
Yeah. I don't even... I didn't even grow up on them. I wouldn't even fucking say them because he's not. He hasn't... I haven't heard anything from them to make me say like, oh, they're whack. I haven't heard anything.
Because they don't drop like shit. Ever. Outkast. Stank on you. Forever. You smell it much. But yeah, man, I think Slim Jimmy just... I really want to know why. Why does Slim Jimmy get such a hard rap? I mean, it's not like all the other artists out here dropping crazy lyrical shit. I can understand if everybody that was hot was dropping lyrical shit. Yeah. Like imagine if everybody out here was dropping stuff like Kendrick or Cole or JID or Drake or anybody else, Fab or Jay, if everybody was like that, I can understand you be like, nah, that nigga ain't got it. But you got Trippie Reds. You got a nigga named Juicy World. Nigga, this nigga name is Juicy World. And y'all giving my dog Slim Jimmy a hard time.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he do that name do that.
Bro, so you weren't rocking with his little with the songs he was playing on the concert?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All the dance was hard.
Yeah, they was. I ain't saying that. I just said his name. Like,
well,
I don't. When he first came out, I mean, I'm cool with saying it now.
But first,
when I'm like, yo, I can't call that nigga that shit. I can't even call that nigga Slim or the other word. I can't even say it together, nigga.
But you say Slim Jim?
No, I don't.
What you call him?
Nigga, I call them the fucking what's the nigga's name? I say, let me get one of those. Damn,
Macho Man Randy.
Yeah, that's gay too.
Yeah, look at you. Yeah. You been sucking dick this whole time.
Damn. I don't even eat Slim Jims no more though.
They bad for you.
Yeah, I stopped that a long time ago.
They're really bad for you. I eat them from time to time, but
yeah, I stopped that a long time ago. I'm over here. I stopped that a long time ago. I got my life together.
Oh, sure. But yeah, man. So listen. People try to give Slim Jimmy a chance, man.
Yeah, man.
Try to give his music a chance, man. I promise you, it's better than what you think it is. Take a deep listen. It's really on some cold shit.
Yeah, man. I like it. It was smooth.
It's really on some cold shit. So now on to our album review.
Mm-hmm.
Who we got?
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller. Swimming,
baby. Hey.
Yeah. So
I can swim. Can you swim?
You know they say black people can't swim.
I know. I can.
Yeah, I can swim too.
Can you?
Like a fish.
Shit, for real. Me, I'm Michael Phelps, nigga.
Shit, my nigga. Hey, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
Hey, man, we breaking barriers here. Over here and shooting the breeze.
Shooting the breeze, the STBC.
I'm an Olympic swimmer.
All of us, we breaking barriers. We ain't. Hey, listen, don't put us. We ain't no cookie cutter. Mm-hmm. We ain't no cookie cutter.
When I went to summer camp, nigga, you had to learn how to swim, right? And then you had to get this green tag. Once you got the green tag, then you was like top dog swimmer. Nobody could be better than you. Every year got the green tag, nigga.
Real.
Every year.
Shit, we had this one sports camp. I forget what it's called, but it was at I want to say, was that Eckerd College? It was at a college in St. Pete. It was a sports camp, and I used to go there, and them niggas tried to kill us. You learn how to swim and you die. Nigga, we had to tread water for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's outrageous.
What? My nigga legs were strong as a bitch though. Yeah, that's why I was dunking in the 7th grade. Because they niggas tried to kill me, man. Yeah. But back to Mac Miller. Swimming, Mac Miller. So I'll start off with my thoughts on the album. So Mac Miller approached this album with a very smooth, soothing approach. All the songs are kind of melodic. The lyrics are there. The one thing I will say bad about it is it's almost too melodic. You know what I'm saying? You had to be like in the mood to listen to the whole album. Yeah. Of course, you can go out and pick a few songs that are hard. You know what I'm saying? That you really rock with. But all together, I think it's a little too laid back. You know what I'm saying? A little too laid back. Not a lot of different flavors to it. But the lyrics are hard, and they're always speaking about stuff that he's going through, such as depression, anxiety, and his breakup with
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, it was Grande. I wonder if her box must be good.
Must have, because he broke up with her, then Big Sean hopped in that, right?
No, Big Sean, then him, then the little nigga off God Code.
Oh, nigga from God Code?
And then guy from God Code. He don't dye his hair blonde.
Oh, man. He the next Slim Shady.
He thinks so. He looked like Slim Shady at the award show yesterday. Crazy as hell. But anyway, yeah. Her box must be really good.
It must be.
Wow. You would never thought. And she friends with Nicki Minaj. Fuck her too. Anyway, so yeah, he definitely got some tracks on there that I bang with. Self Care was one of my songs of the week. No Feelings. Yeah. Or no, Hurt Feelings. Hurt Feelings is another track that I really, really bang with. And Jet Fuel also are a couple of tracks that I really bang with. So yeah, I'll let you go before I rate it though. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, when I listen to it, I pretty much agree on everything you said because, like how you were saying, it's like that melodic, real. It's like a relaxed sound. It's to the point, like how you say, it's really no change to the mood of the album. It's just one mood. Because I even said for one, like before we started shooting, I was like, damn, it's a long album. That's exactly what I said. He was like, oh, it's only 15 songs. I was like, damn, I thought we was on song like 22.
Yeah.
And then you looked up YG album, and you was like, nigga, that's 15 songs. Yeah. I'm like, oh, shit. That don't seem like it because it's a different. I feel like he's giving you different feel, more upbeat. Like, he's giving you different flavors.
Right.
This one is just one, so it starts dragging after a while.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad album. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Like how I said, it's definitely something you really have to listen to. It ain't... Yeah. If you want to be in that upbeat party mode or something like, that ain't it.
There's more something
cruising, light you up a little something. Maybe sit down if you want to drink a little something.
Yeah.
Not turn up drink, but chill. Sit, drink, grown man drink.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely something you can do to that, and it is a good album. I even want to give it more of a listen to understand it more and catch things that I probably missed.
Yeah, right. So I'll give this album a 7.5 because just because there was no switch up. If there was more of a switch up, I'd probably give it a whole point higher.
Yeah. But
being that there's no switch up, it kind of does drag on. Yeah. I would give it a 7.5. So what will you give it?
I'll give it a 5.5.
5.5.
Just off the sense of it just drug out
a little
too long for me.
I mean,
and I really didn't get a whole feel or listen for it yet. So.
Yeah, it's kind of, you got to be in the mood for it too. Yeah. Like if you're in the mood for it, you hear, you might think this shit the best thing in the world. Mm-hmm. But for your average Tuesday, I don't know. But yeah. So do you know what time it is?
Hey.
Do you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Asking for a friend time.
All right.
What we got today?
I don't know. You tell me.
What we got today? The topic is something that's very controversial. Well, at least to a lot of other races. At least a lot of races. But would you beat your kids?
But I beat my kids.
Would you beat your kids?
Let me ask you, was you raised on getting whoopings?
Oh, for sure.
I was raised on getting whoopings. I'm beating the shit out of them little niggas.
See, look, with me, I've seen the plus and the minuses of getting whoopings, right? Yeah. Like, for me, I got whoopings maybe 2 or 3 times early.
Yeah.
And then it was few and far between.
Yeah.
Because I kind of learned my lesson.
Up quick. Yeah.
I kind of learned my lesson. But whoopings don't necessarily work for every kid.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel like you have to identify it for real.
But you have to be good at identifying.
Yeah, and it is. That's what I was gonna say.
Some little motherfuckers are just bad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like for me, I grew out of it because I got whoopings. None of that shit worked. But then it just eventually, I was just tired of acting up. I guess I just grew out of it. That shit's old, and then I just stopped doing it. But for the longest, from whenever I can remember, I guess I started walking till I was 12. Shit, I'm bad as hell.
See, do you think it was because the friends you were around?
Nah, because it wasn't like everybody else was getting. None of my other friends got kicked out of school. None of my other friends was getting suspended on a regular like me. None of them was. That was just me.
So we should get into that, but I'm gonna go ahead and say what I got to say about this because let me go ahead and say this first. All right, so for instance, I have siblings. I don't think that whoopings work the same for my siblings.
Yeah.
I think for me, I only need it a couple times. All right, straight. You know what? And basketball probably helped me too because I was just away. You know what I'm saying? I had basketball practice.
Yeah,
I didn't have idle time to get in trouble. But some of my other siblings might have, you know what I'm saying, they had that idle time. Or, you know what I'm saying, just who you hang around. Like, my mom was really particular about who I was around. You know what I mean? Yeah. And at the time, I'd be like, yo, why is she bugging? She's bugging. Why is she bugging like this? Turns out, she was right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sometimes as kids, you don't really see what your parents see.
Yeah.
Because your parents have been here for so much longer than you. You know what I mean?
And you don't realize that until you get older.
And I really think basketball helped me out. But you're saying you just kind of, like a light switch kind of went off.
Yeah, and it's kind of like what you said, because I feel like even though it wasn't my friends, but when I was in Philly, I ain't really have like the curfew rules, or like they weren't really that strict on me, because my dad used to work at night, my mom worked in daytime, so my dad would be at work at night, my mom would be home sleeping at night, so it really wasn't nothing going on. But once they broke up and I moved to Jersey, that's when I was 12. That's when everything switched. She wanted to monitor who I was being with. I had to be in when street lights was on. Like, all of this shit just switched. So that's what kind of got me out of there. Like, God got me out of that phase, because I really couldn't do shit. Like, after a certain amount of time, you can be but so bad in the fucking daytime. Yeah. So after like the sun go down, I'm back in the house. I'm just fucking watching TV and playing video games. Yeah. So it's like, and she even worked nights when they broke up. She wasn't even home. But I was just so scared of the fact, even though my mom's she only whooped me one time. I deserved it.
It had to be good.
I got expelled. I got kicked out of 2 schools and off of 1 bus. Damn. But she only whooped me one time. But other than that, like, I don't know. I was just that one whooping straightened me up. But I was just so scared of her whooping me again that I made sure I was home, because she would call. Just pull out and make sure, like, me or my sister better answer that damn phone. Or it's gonna be a wrap later on that night. It don't even give a damn if we sleeping.
Wake you up.
We better have that cordless phone next to us and wake the fuck up.
Right. So, did you get whoopings with hands, belts, with extension cords? What?
Oh, nigga, you name it, I got whooped with it, nigga. Everything, nigga. Everything, nigga.
Look, so for me, I more so just got belts. And switches.
I got the switches off to that real switch. Hey, look. Where'd you get your whooping at? Like on your backside? When you got whipped with the switch?
Man, with a switch you get hit everywhere.
Bro, tore my leg. My grandma tore my calves up. Yo, I never act bad at her house again. That was a slave beating. I never want those again. I don't never want that again. Bro. I experienced some real shit, dog. That was crazy. I was like, never again. Get a belt, get a brick. Don't hit me with that shit no more.
Bro, look. You ever had to go pick your own switch?
She made me do it.
Bro, go pick your own switch.
3 of them.
Yo, if you don't pick the right one and she got to go pick it, all bets off. Your ass is grass. Nigga, you going to have to wear 3 pair of boxers to sit down. What? But luckily, that only happened to me once, and I did pick a good switch. I picked a good one. I got like 2 or 3 lickings, and I was back outside hooping.
She whipped me with 3 at once.
Damn.
I remember it vivid. Nigga, that was the worst ass whooping ever in life. Ever in life.
And the thing is, you know, certain people may say, "Oh, that's child abuse."
I learned my fucking lesson.
Some people just don't learn their fucking lesson unless you really whip them, bro. That's why I say, like, when I have a kid, see, it's gonna be so hard for me to whip a girl. But that ass gonna get whacked. No, that ass gonna get whacked because girls are grown faster, bro.
But see, I feel like I can't spank my daughter. Like, what am I my wife gonna have to handle that.
Look, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it one time. And I gotta make that one time memorable. So then all I have to do is just bark.
Damn, what you gonna jump her? I gotta make this one time memorable. Like, damn.
No, I'm not saying that I'm a fucking like people. I'm not talking about people's elbow or nothing like that. But I gotta make it memorable to the fact that she be like, yo. I want to be the first one to do it too. Yeah. I don't want my wife to do it. I want to be the first one to do it. Damn. So when it does happen, all I gotta do is like, hey, sit down. And now right there is be like, whooping. All right, fuck it, I'm gonna sit my ass down. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think I'm gonna find pleasure in whooping my kids. Yeah. But one thing I will find pleasure in is threatening my kids.
That's gonna be the fun part.
Yo, I've been thinking of threats since I was like 12. I can't wait to have a kid,
you might be onto something. Yeah. That one good whooping, and then after that, you just threats. Hey. You all you gotta do, bro. They gonna get it together.
And then the proof gonna be in the pudding so much that my wife ain't gonna have to do it and be like, wait till your daddy get home.
Boy, my mom used to do that to me. Nigga, that shit was like a lie to talk about. That's like everything.
Well, what happened?
I was telling the truth for everything.
Well, I went across the street with Tyrone, and I didn't think it was gonna be that problem. But then he told me we should go ahead and do it because it wasn't breaking the law. But then I didn't realize until after we did that I was breaking the law. Yo, bro, listen. I had a coach, college coach, who was he was so damn quiet and stern. At the same time that he would like call you, he would call you in the office. He'd be like this. He'd be sitting there. His room was always kind of like dark for a reason. He'd be sitting at his desk. Yo, because he'd be like this. So, how was your day? Right? Yeah. Right? So then you think like, damn, I fucking skipped class. Oh, this nigga got me. Right? But this is how the nigga talk. So we all panicking like, oh, fuck. Man, look, man, it was Brandon's fault, man. He said we they want to go over nothing in class. It's like, oh, so you got to skip class.
This nigga ain't even know. Nigga just telling on themselves.
Just telling on themselves, man. He was good at AG. Shout out to AG, man. I owe him a lot. He really helped raise his men at a young level or at a freshman level, sophomore year, because he ended up leaving. But shout out to him. Yeah, whoopers ain't no joke. But I can't wait to get threats. Threats is gonna be like my thing.
Threats is gonna be that thing. But if my kid gonna be as bad as I was for as long as I was, they gonna need them whoopers. Cause imagine if I didn't get those whoopers, boy, I would have been off the fucking chains. I'd have been going crazy.
Because some people think, oh, I'm gonna take your Xbox, Tommy.
The fuck, bro? That shit wouldn't have did nothing to me,
bro. You'd have went to work. I'd have got the Xbox.
Yeah,
I'd have searched the house for it. Unless you had it in your car. That's smart to put the shit in your car.
Yeah.
That's what my stepdad do with his booze.
For real?
What? My mom don't want him drinking. They got diabetes. My mom don't want that nigga be sneaking to the car.
Get his little sip. Open that glove compartment,
bro. Man, I got some stories to take. My stepdad is a fool, boy. He a fool with that, but he can't get off that liquor, man. Can't get off that liquor, man. Come back in the house, smelling like liquor, act like nothing happened. He walk back in the house.
It's this new gum they got.
He come back in the house, everybody's looking at him like, nigga, that's what we doing now?
I used to tell my mom that when I first started smoking Black and Milds and shit, and I used to walk in the house, she'd be like, boy, you smell like smoke. It was the people at Wawa. I walked by people, they was smoking. It must have got on my clothes. Like, I used to use that excuse all the time.
All the time?
All the time.
She knew you was lying.
I don't know.
Man, look.
Bro, she was so busy. Yeah, you're probably right. She probably was just like, I'm tired. I'm just going to bed.
I ain't going to worry about it. He's home. That's what she's probably thinking. He's home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But moms ain't stupid. Like, I swear up and down, my mom thought I was a virgin until she found out I wasn't. Yeah. But that was like junior year in college. But I'm pretty sure she knew I was tagging tail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know my mom had to know because niggas was home alone a lot.
You think so? Just because of that?
What? Why? What not? I'm a senior in high school. You give me a house to myself for damn near like it's 24 hours in a day. I'll say at least 16 of those hours the house was unattended with 2 teenage kids in it. Hell yeah.
So, yo, you ever heard your sister getting it popping?
No, she went to school in Philly, so she did all her shit in Philly.
Okay.
So, nah, I was the only one. That's what I'm saying. I was always there by myself.
Yeah.
Because my sister, when we moved to Jersey, my sister she moved with us, but she stayed, because she went to performing arts school. She went to Canada.
Okay.
So she stayed at that school.
Talented.
Yeah, and she was doing ballet. I think she danced jazz, couple things. I think she did jazz, hip-hop.
You know what's funny about ballet? What I think about ballet? I think girls' toes be fucked up.
Like you see LeBron James shit, they shit 1,000 times worse than that. 1,000 times.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I think about when I hear a girl like, oh, she's a dancer, she did ballet. I said, damn, them toes is fucked.
She got them boomerang toes.
He said, put them sheets back. That shit's terrible. But no. So yeah, I mean, I had a girlfriend in high school. No name, no face, no case. But her mom, she's like, we'd get out of school like 1 o'clock. Cause we ain't like we were weird. Our public schooling is in Florida's on the low end, bro. I don't know why we did shit like this, but we had all our school, we had all the classes with 2 like 10-minute breaks, and then we had lunch at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So after school, we used to go to her crib. And this girl, she turned me out, bro. She turned me out, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. She's first when it came to that to eating the cow. I mean, eating the cat.
Eating the cow. Eating the cow.
Yeah, burgers. Yeah, but yeah, first one. Yeah, man. She turned me out, bro. She turned me to the man I am today. Blame her. Blame her, dog. But no, her mom's was always gone. Like her mom didn't get home till like 6 o'clock. You had like 8 hours, bro. 4 hours for.
Oh, you talking about after I got home?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. My mom wasn't home till like fucking like midnight, 1 something in the morning.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if we had 4 hours and we were getting it popping, I could only imagine
Bro, I used to have people over the crib all the time.
Like, bro,
It was a thing at one point in high school where niggas was like, yo, if I want to have sex with this girl, I'm going to his crib. I'm going to be her crib. That's what they call me. I'm going to be her crib.
Damn. You never got caught?
Never got wrapped up. Because even if my sister, she would just be like, yo, be careful. That's what she would say.
Man.
Because, you know, we not that far in age. Like, she is older than me, but she may be like 5, 6 years older than me.
Yeah.
So it's not that far.
I don't think if that was the situation was reversed, I don't think my sisters would have told me either.
Yeah. And plus, she know I wasn't no fucking idiot. Like, I'm not going to get caught doing no shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I know it'll be over for both of us.
But yeah, I don't know how we got here from whoopings.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know how we did either. I actually forgot we were talking about that.
But look, if it came down to am I for or against whoopings, I'm definitely saying for.
Yeah.
For sure.
Ain't like I'm beating my kids, bruising them, black eyes and all that, but
yeah, I mean
the ass is definitely gonna get rid.
There's a difference between child abuse and whooping.
And just whooping and shit.
You know what I'm saying? And getting a switch and twisting that bitch up is not child abuse.
And there's levels to it, because I remember it was a time where it started with the, or a pop on the forehead. But as you get older, them little and the pop, they ain't gonna do nothing. Kid I start laughing, and still knock shit down in the grocery store. Because it don't do nothing to you.
Yeah.
You get immune to it.
See, look, you know what? I hope it don't ever happen. But if my child would ever do some shit like that in the grocery store and embarrass me like that, oh my God.
Yeah, I probably.
Oh my.
You want to talk about wrestling moves, nigga? I get a stunner right there in the grocery store.
Bro, I'm talking about the walls of Jericho, nigga.
But
the stunner might hurt if you grab me and throw stuff, but I'm gonna be like, you know, they can be tapped.
The figure four? Figure four leg?
Bro, Ric Flair.
Rap.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, man. Embarrass me in the store, I feel that's a fear of mine.
My mom she used to never take me to the grocery store when he was younger. Because I used to always take the coupons out of that machine.
Yo, they took that shit away.
I know, because
I didn't think. But I think every kid went around grabbing those things.
Bro, I was like, it's Monopoly money. Like it was Monopoly money.
Like, that shit's amazing to me. I forgot all about those.
It's because I was so young. I'm thinking like, yo, this means my mom can this is like money. This is a voucher. Like, she could get this bag of popcorn for free because of this, not because it was like a discount. Bro. So I'm just fucking grabbing all of this shit. Like, what? We about to get mad shit.
Bro, as a kid, I was a dumbass kid. I went to a grocery store and I seen this candy bar, but it was over there by the chips. So whatever reason, I thought that bitch was free.
What is it over here with the chips for? It gotta be free.
Yeah, I just put that shit in my pocket. I was walking with it, and we got up to the cashier, and I put it in my pocket. And this snitch ass, she was probably like 18 or 16, between there. This snitch ass girl, look, excuse me, ma'am, but I think your grandson just put a candy bar in his pocket. I was like,
how you missed this? Why is it candy bar?
It's a candy bar. Nigga, look,
is it coming out of your pocket?
Yo, that was probably like 50 cents back then too.
Damn, probably 15 cents.
Bro, that's what I mean. Like, I was like, yo, I know she didn't just snitch on me. And I thought this job was free anyway.
No, but that's
boy, I got home, boy.
I know you probably got that ass whooping.
Yeah, well, you know what? I actually didn't. I actually didn't. See,
I would whip my kid over that though.
Yo,
I would.
You want to hear some shit that's OD though? So I had a problem with sucking my thumb when I was a kid, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, as far as like going in bed or some shit, like I would always suck my thumb. Gay, I know. But my Uncle Mike used to see me doing that shit. R.I.P. Uncle Mike. Thank you for doing this shit too. It kind of helped me out low key, because then I was like, man, let me change my ways. What this nigga said, you ain't gonna stop sucking your thumb? All right, I got some shit for you. Nigga grabbed me by my wrist, pulled me into the kitchen, and put my hand on the chop block, right? and got one of them big ass chopping knives. It was like, put it there, I'm gonna cut that bitch off so you don't gotta do it no more. Yeah. Nigga, that scared the shit out of me. Nigga, look, that shit scared the shit out of me. Dog. I was like, yo.
I would have never did that shit. What?
Bro, I changed the way I slept. I changed the way I
hold on, my thumb's gonna this nigga gonna do some weird shit.
I slept with my pants in my pocket.
I tuck his pocket.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, man. But yo, shout out to Uncle Mike. Thank you, man. He put me on a lot of music too.
Damn, that's what's up.
But yeah, but that's all we got, man. We rambling on now.
Yeah, we rambling.
But until next time, man. Like, subscribe, share, follow us, follow me, Chef Nix on Twitter, Chef_Nix. Actually, Chef_Nix at Twitter, Chef Nix on IG.
And I'm just a regular guy, Jeff on IG. And that's about it.
And no Twitter yet. I'm fake. But until next time, we out of here. Peace.